In November 1938, BBC Radio broadcast a darts match from a pub in Eastbourne in Sussex. But why did the match coverage contain long, repeated sections of silence? Shall I read that again?
Go for it.
It's November 1938. On the radio, on the BBC, a darts match was broadcast from Eastbourne, but the coverage contained, this is the important bit, long, repeated sections of silence. Why was that?
How long is an average darts game? Quite long, right? Or quite short? Again, another sports question.
A very different sport. I'm going to get complaints if I say that darts is leisure, not a sport. That's...
Hey, I'm not taking it personally.
Yeah, I mean, my initial instinct here is it's during the Second World War. Could it be some kind of blackout-related, like, noise something?
It's just before. It was 1938.
Oh, 38, yeah.
38, yeah.
I'm wondering whether the long pauses are an opportunity for people to do something that they wouldn't. So obviously they're not watching it on demand. Is it an opportunity for them to do something? Oh,
Hannah, keep going with that. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
She's onto it straight away.
I'm going to throw out my terrible idea first thing, because I've got a darts fact, which is that they have to specially mic up the dartboard. So that thunk you hear when a dart hits, they have 4 microphones literally contacting the back of the dartboard, because otherwise the microphone can't pick anything up. And they throw the dart and it's just silence. And it doesn't feel right.
It's not that.
Okay. There was also a rumour that they were sweetening it with kick drum samples at one point. They just had a little sensor at the back. And what was actually happening is the dart hit in silence. A little sensor went off and it just played a kick drum. But
in 1938, there's somebody with a Roland drum machine pressing the snare cymbal every time.
No. It's 1938. It's just a Welsh guy who's known as Roland Drum Machine. He's just there, ready with a drum.
Roland drum machine.
That's his nickname, the drum machine.
Hannah, you were definitely on the right path there, so keep going down that path.
So it's giving enough time for for the listeners to do something, make a cup of tea.
Go with that, not tea.
Is it just when the players went and got a pint?
I wish, but no, it's not that. No, the list that you've got it. The listeners were doing something, but what were they being allowed to do?
Oh, wait,
Is it maths?
I was going to say, is this an answer that Katie should have?
Is it like do all the calculations for the...
Like they didn't have someone at the darts match who was doing the sums, so you were actually required to do the mental arithmetic at home?
No, it's not. Sorry, Kate, it's not maths. It's much more straightforward and simple.
What would I want to do during a darts game?
So you're listening to a darts match, right? Which is already slightly unsatisfying because you can't just see what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, that's a thunk and hopefully a commentator going, oh, he's just missed the treble 20 there.
Is it something to do with the radio? Is it something that people are doing to the radio? Are they needing to like readjust? Or actually, it's just going to be the one channel, isn't it?
If they're trying to recreate the atmosphere of a darts match, is there something that you do at a darts match? I mean, these days it's dress up in fancy dress and put costumes on and drink a lot of beer and sing. But what would it have been in 1938 that you were doing at a darts match that you'd also want like the audience at home to do?
Sing the national anthem? I don't know, after every round.
Oh, yeah, important part of darts.
Yeah, regular singing the national anthem, yeah.
Yes. Now I'm thinking of those, you know how it's like wrestlers, they come onto their own songs. Maybe it's an opportunity for people to sing their own song at home.
No, the darts folks do that as well. Darts get their own entry music, yeah.
Yes, that's why I was thinking that. Maybe it's an opportunity for people to add.
You can do that on the radio.
They can sing along at home.
That wouldn't be silence.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's like go and get the darts back from the darts board, but that's not a thing you'd have to do if you were watching either.
The date included a month. Geoff, I'm going to metagame this slightly. Is November important here?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Just happened that's when it was.
Right.
Yeah. Put away their Halloween decorations.
Yeah.
So the radio coverage was just following this one player's throws. There was no prize or recognition for the winner. But Hannah, you did say earlier the listeners were doing something. What were they doing?
Hold on. Darts competition. We have assumed that this is a radio darts competition. That this is 2 players both throwing at the same board, like we'd see now. But
Ooh.
It could, but it could be a competition for the listeners. I'm not quite sure how that would work.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I think you're there.
How does that even work?
So you would score against to see if you could beat the darts player who's
Ta-da!
playing live. Brilliant. Oh, that's funny. I like
That's
that.
lovely.
Interactive darts.
One of my next clues was it's an early experiment in interactive media.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's exactly what it is. All right, I'll give you the answer. So it's November 1938. The BBC got the darts champion F.H. Wallace to play a regulation game of 301 darts from the Alexander pubs. Listeners could hear the 3 darts being thrown at the board, along with the Roland drum machine sound effect, and the resulting score was announced. The pause then allowed the listeners to throw their own darts at home and see how they did compared to the player on the radio. And if the listener completed the 301 points necessary before Mr. Wallace, then they were their own self-proclaimed winners.
Oh, that's
brilliant.
lovely.
So
That's
good.
so nice.
Isn't that great?
The Lateral book is out now. Just click on the link to get your copy.